This is a very exciting topic. Pre-filter sponges. And that's what happens to them in no time flat. And I am a lazy fish keeper. I do not like fooling with my filters, ever. I don't like changing my filters. I don't like fooling with them. Who likes cleaning a filter? They're nasty. It's fish poop. Old food. Dying plants. Plant bits, I should say. And they're paying to keep clean. It's very noisy in here. Must be breakfast time. Oh my gosh, it's the mess already. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they make a mess. Anyway, they make a mess too. And they're fed just as well, if not better. And that causes a lot of trouble too. There's some golden barbs there above the dentist barb in the center and below. They are hair algae eaters. And those are kelp wafers, and that's their breakfast. And ram's horn snails in the tank. And they do not keep that filter sponge clean. None of it does. They eat the hornwort, bits of it starts floating around. The food, I usually feed frozen brine. It gets around. Aggressive baby red-tailed shark. He's doing well. But that filter's always clogging. You can get 6 for like $7.50 on Amazon. And you think, oh, that's a great deal. But you got to change them out constantly. I'm telling you what, I am every other day, every 3 days, every 4 days, it's going to have to be changed on every tank because they clog for whatever the reason. How do you fix that? I have the solution. I have a filter sponge that I used to use on my saltwater setup. I had a 90 saltwater, and I never had to fool with it. Or the filter, which was a sump, never had to fool with any of it. Every now and again, I, get the fry out of it or whatever I find in it. That's it. So how do you fix it so you don't have to fool with it? Well, that sponge filter's running all the time. I never fool with it. Never touch it. Never, ever, ever do I fool with it. See that big sponge? That's on a canister filter. Yeah, Roddies. What a... They're such gentle creatures. I got a little canister, a little wand from a canister filter. It's not a lot of current. It's enough. Never clogs. You know, when I put that sponge on there probably about a month, maybe 2 months ago. Never touched it ever, again. Look at the water. Still moving. Great. That's the way it moves when it's a brand new filter. Right like that. Another sponge filter. I have 2 filters on every tank in case one fails. Or, of course, if you lose electric, you're screwed anyway, right? But the plants, hopefully, those plants will take up the slack. I never lose any fish. Very, very seldom do I lose any fish. These fish are 5 years old. I raised them from little puppies. And now they're big puppies. And they're not breeding because there's too many of them. They try to breed, but they eat the eggs as fast as they lay them. And I really would love to have some beautiful marbles. These are PetSmart angelfish. I got 2 of them, a koi and a marble. And these guys, they were the first successful brood. And then I had some other ones. I brought them to the pet store and sold the babies. They're a little nippy, as you can tell by the tails. They're a little nippy. They're getting a little aggressive. They're old age. But the sponge, I never changed the sponge. Look. Go through the messy house. The other tanks. No filter here. These are nothing but shrimp and plants. I got a little sponge filter in the back. I don't even know why. I don't even need it. I really don't. I think I have a little power head too. I have a filter meter bag in there, and I blow the water from the power head over the filter meter bag. That's what filters the tank. And it's just Skittles. Just shrimp. just shrimp all over the place. So if anybody ever asks me for shrimp, of course I give them shrimp. I don't care. It's one of my favorite tanks. But look, this is the filter sponge. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't have the canister running right now, so yeah, that hair algae is an issue. I don't have the canister filter on. But look, that filter sponge, I don't know how the water's even, that's on the hang on back. Well, that's interesting, little snail tracks, aren't it? Very interesting. I've never seen that before, huh? Weird. But anyway, the sponges, which you can't even see. But look, it's still running pretty well. I'm surprised. But if it had a big filter sponge like that, it would never be an issue. And again, this tank has 3 filters. Canister, which I think they're the best. The hang on back, I like the hang on back because you can, like, let's say you have to medicate, then you have to add carbon. You just drop the bag of carbon in it. That's all. And then when it's done, you pick it right out. You don't have to get in your canister filter. And the reason for that big sponge, because who likes opening up their canister filter? I don't like it. It's terrible. It's usually very dirty inside. But with the sponge, it prevents a lot of that. So if anything, you take the sponge off and you rinse it in your sink and you put it back and you're done. But I've never had to do that. I just let it go, and it works great. There's nothing in this tank. I had my bobs in there, and then I put my bobs in my 75, as you've seen. Oh, look, it's all under construction. This is the plant area for now, because it's springtime. But that's going to be a 125 there one day. The future site. I could put an 8-foot tank there, but I don't think I can afford it. Because I looked at one, it was like $7,000. So, big sponge, never have to change. That's how big it is. The hole's a little big in it. You can't really see it. It's about an inch, maybe. I don't know, I guess about an inch. But look at the size. Clogs constantly, always has to be changed. Here's an example. The water flow in here is not the best. It's not terrible yet. It was worse yesterday, so they must have been picking at it, at the sponge. But with the big filter sponge, you never have to worry. You never change it. You never fool with it. You never put your hands in the tank. You don't have to. Unless you want to. I mean, if you're battling that hair algae, naturally. Like that sponge in the other room, I'll probably just take it out, let it dry in the sun, wash it, and put it back in. Get the hair algae out of it. It's a battle. That tank in the other room is going to be reset. And I think I'm going to put my 2 geophagus in there and see if... I want to take the gravel out, put sand. Yeah. I'm surprised that filter's still running, but that's not really clogged. What they do is they get sucked, like, how can I... The shape changes. They get so constricted that they're sucking all the things that are on the filter. They're not drawing enough water, so it's just getting sucked in like that one is. It's on the way. Let me see if I have one. Here's a good one. This is what happens. Can't even see it. I don't even know. Yeesh. I should have zoomed out, huh? See what happens to them? But you let them dry. And then you take them outside. Oh, this is going to be good. You take them outside. I don't know how this is going to work, but there's my pond. Not. I just filled it back with water. I got to empty the debris out of it with that net, and then I'll start the filter up. It doesn't have a sponge, so that filter gets really dirty. So there you have it, right? See it's coming off? You just got to keep doing that. Just like that. Or do it in between your hands, but since I'm doing this holding my phone, it's hard to do. But it's a pain in the neck, right? All the time you have to do it. And see, as you can see, it's not done, but it's getting there, right? Look at all that. That's just come off of it. Right? Algae, fish waste, snails, you name it. It's there. Who wants to fool with that? Get a big sponge. Be a lazy fish keeper like me. You never have to worry. See, that hole's pretty large. But they get compressed like that because the water's sucking. It's trying to suck the water through it, and it can't. It's constricted. So it sucks up real tight like that. And then it doesn't pull anything. Yeah, pain. I don't know why I'm cleaning it, because I won't use it. Oh, I know what I'll use this for. In my Cory tank, I've got one of these over the output of one of my filters, because those Corys like to go inside the filters. I was watching somebody's video. They had a sponge filter. I mean, not just one, but quite a few. And there's nothing in there. But it's always, they're climbing in. They go in where the sponge filter is. So this is my new use for them. Look, that's the output of the sponge filter. See? So the Corys don't get in that tube, because they will. They'll swim right in and go right down in that tube. Tubes and Corys, no. They'll get stuck. And other fish will do it too. Snails, when I had my saltwater tank, the snails were notorious. They'd get in there and then the water would spray all over the frickin' place. Oh, it was awful. But these sponges, they can't do that. See what I'm saying? Never change that sponge filter. Look, you know why? Because it's got a nice big sponge on it. And it doesn't suck as much as the hang-on back or canister wood. It doesn't get constricted like that. This one does. And yeah, the tank quality, I feed them those kelp wafers sometimes, and they make a mess. Rosie Bobs love the hair algae. I've been helping them rid this tank of it. The other tank needs to be reset in the other room. I want to put geos in there. I want to take out the gravel, put sand. So this is a 40 breeder. The tanks with the Angel is a 90. The tank above it with the Bobs is 75. And that's it. Here's my grow out. You know what's growing in there? Hornwort and Rottweilers. Yeah, they're all over. Yeah, the sisters. The sisters. Yup. They have to make a cameo. I got to hang on back on it. Same thing. And that's working good because I don't have any fish in here. I don't feed it too much. I put some kelp wafers in there, some shrimp in there. There's some other things. I don't know what that even is. Oh, it's a bag that fell down behind the fish tank. Of guess what? Filter sponges, pre-filter sponges. Yeah, that's what's in there. So, pre-filter sponges, go big or go home. Amazon has the big ones. They're two a piece, two of them for like $15. They're nice and coarse. You can get 6 of the small ones for $7. But if you're constantly having to change them and throw them out and everything else like that, buy the big ones, put them on. You can zip tie them if it's too big. Zip tie them around the tube. Like I did on one tank, it was too big, so I zip tied it so the little shrimp couldn't get in it, and they didn't. Never have. But they're on all the tanks, and I don't have to change my filters because of the big sponge pre-filter. So I never change my can. The living room tank's been set up probably about 6-7 years maybe. Never cleaned the sponge filter, the big sponge. Never cleaned it. I'll pull the hair algae off of it, but I never clean it, and it never clogs. And the same with, so that's why I put it on the angelfish tank with that canister filter, because you never have to clean it and it never clogs. and I'm a lazy fish keeper. I don't want clean filters. I just want a natural ecosystem. Put lots of plants. They love plants. The bobs love eating plants. The rasboras eat the plants. The black neons, I don't know if they do. The cories don't. But that's it. Big sponge filters. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends. Fry Daddy puts out a video about once every couple of months or so. Become a paid subscriber, I guess. I don't have a Patreon. I don't do it for money. I do it because I enjoy it. I'm retired, so what do I do with my time, right? I keep fish, I work on the garden, work on the house, construction and stuff. Want more fish tanks? Who doesn't? What's not to like? That's another rabbit hole. Breeding fish. We'll go down that rabbit hole one of these days. But I'm telling you, the pre-filter sponge, go big or go home, man. That big sponge is amazing. I got a bunch of them. I'm going to replace as they need to be replaced. I'm going to put that on there. I'm not even going to keep the little sponges to clean out any. I'm just going to toss them all in the trash can and keep the new ones that I have, because I probably got about 2 or 3 dozen of the new ones. Well, maybe not that much, but at least a dozen of them floating around here, I'm sure. Yeah, they work great. You never have to fool with it. I'm surprised that's running, because last night this filter was not running well at all. I might have changed the sponge out last night, and that just might be accumulated because I was stirring the tank up. And I'm trying like hell to get that hair algae out. So enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. I hope I gave you an idea that might help you. I don't think I'm really an expert on fish keeping, but I have been keeping fish for probably 50 years. No, I'm not an expert. It's what I enjoy to do, and I read up a lot on it? Not really. I watch YouTube. Some are good, some are not. A lot of those people on YouTube, they're probably nice people and kind, but they make their living, so they're always trying to sell you something, right? Everything's about the money. Join my Patreon. You watch a lot of these YouTube videos, and the first thing they're talking about is send money so I can do this, send money so I can do that. Who wants to do that? We're not made of money. We got to take care of our families, and that in itself is expensive. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends.